Hey, if you guys are going through some shit right now, I'm telling you, that's the path. That's literally the path. Most people think that there's something wrong when they go through any adversity or any challenge or any hardship. They think, oh no, my life should just be perfect. I should just be happy. Like, I should just have the results. And it's like, you don't understand. The people who actually have achieved the results, they went through a dark phase. They went through the death of the old self and came out on the other side. And they got to a point where like it looked so dark that they were ridiculous, that they were out of their mind to believe that that would be possible. That's the craziest part about it, is that that's what most people don't tell you. Most people just tell you, oh, everything's great. Yeah, I got this going on, I got that going on. And it's like, they don't tell you the darkness that they have to deal with. But I'm telling you, you have to face that. The only way that you're actually going to get to where you want to go is if you face that darkness. If you face that adversity, that hardship, that challenge, and you stand in the fire, you don't run to the vices, you don't run from it, you don't think that there's anything wrong, you know that that's actually the way. That's actually the way to what it is that you really want. Because if you're not achieving those results right now in your life, you're going to have to change. It's you that has to change. Nothing else has to change. So when you understand that you have to change, oh, that means that you have to change you. Like, your personality is creating your personal reality. How you think, how you feel, and how you act determines your personality. So if you want to change your reality, you have to change your personality. You have to change the thoughts that you engage in. You have to change the feelings that you engage in. You have to change the actions that you are taking. And this is why the daily habits are everything. Because if you do these daily habits that I teach in the Higher Self community, you start to align with that version of you that he created you to be. You start aligning with this version of you that's aligned with God, and you start doing the positive daily habits that are going to build you stronger day in and day out. And it's not like this one day, oh, all of a sudden, wow, and you can just relax. It's a constant progression. It's a constant realization. So stop thinking that there's like this one-hit wonder. Like you're just going to get to this place where you're like, all right, I'm good. I can just chill now, kick my feet up. Like, it's grow or die. Everything is moving. It's grow or die. It's either in a state of growth or disintegration. Creation or disintegration. So you better start actively pushing yourself and stepping into that fire time and time again. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to suck. It's going to be uncomfortable if you're not used to it. But the more that you go through it, the more that you realize, oh, this is actually life. This is actually the point of all of this. Is for me to not get comfortable with being a certain way and start developing myself. Because the only way that you actually develop yourself is by pushing yourself, by pushing through that discomfort, by pushing through that adversity, going through that hardship. And you come out on the other side and you're like, oh shit, I'm so thankful I didn't stop and go back, because I love the version that I am now. And everything that took place had to take place in order for me to get to where I am now. So you have to love that process. But if you haven't gone through that, you may not understand what I'm telling you, but I'm sharing it with you from experience. I'm sharing it with you from time and time again where I wanted to turn back. Relationships that I wanted to turn back to and thought that could work out, or business opportunities, or money, or certain situations where I was like, no, I wanted it my way. I wanted it my way. I wanted it that way. But it wasn't working. Like, it wasn't playing out that way. So you have to trust in the unfoldment of it. Let it go. Let it go and let God. Like, it's so difficult in the moment to do that, but you have to allow that phase to take place. Like, allow him to work through you, because it's happening at such a deeper level than you understand, and it's happening even better than you actually would would think that it would be if it came to you right now. Like if you got everything that you wanted right now, you would be like, fuck, what else? Like, what? That's it? Really? You wouldn't live for anything else. Like we desire to grow. That's where we truly live. Like where you truly live life to the fullest is when you're being pushed. When you're being pushed to grow and to suffer. That is where we truly live. So if you're not comfortable with that, you're going to have to start to get comfortable with that if you want to live to your highest potential. That's the thing. If you want to live to your highest potential, then do what I'm sharing with you. But if you don't, continue to do what you've been doing and enjoy your life. I wish you well. But the whole point is to get so comfortable with going through adversity and facing all the hardships and all the challenges that you're not even fazed by them. And you actually have a genuine love for life. Because when you go through some shit, that's when you actually realize how grateful you are for the things that you have. Because you see things more clearly. You're seeing things from a higher level of awareness. But when you're at that low place and you're not willing to grow, you're not willing to change, you're not willing to face it, you're going to identify with everything in your reality and you're going to get mad and you're going to look for what isn't there. You're going to look for what you don't have. And that's the whole thing. You can choose to look at the things in your life and be grateful for them, or you can choose to look at the things in your life and think that there could always be so much more, and why isn't there more? That's the difference. Do you want to live a great life, or do you want to live a life of, hey, there's never enough? I mean, you have to ask yourself, is this all that there is, or am I grateful for every single opportunity because I've been blessed with this life? Because you have. Most people don't understand that until they really go through some shit, but everything is a blessing. And the only way that you get to that place is by raising your frequency, by doing the daily habits, and getting to the point where you're like, damn, I'm just so grateful for everything because I have life.